Kia ora, friends. So I made my yogurt last night and here's the rest of it. Was okay, and I'm going to use half of it in this recipe today, which is the best, easiest cheese scone recipe. It's an Annabelle Langvine recipe, and I got it through Steve Ibbotson, gorgeous friend Steve, who has a Facebook page called Feed Each Other, which has got lovely recipes, so thank you, Steve. So all this is 2.5 cups of self-raising flour. Now my dear son and I went down to the Octagon a couple of days ago biking, and we found that they had 2 kilogram lot of self-raising flour, so we managed to get it up the hill, which was great. 2 cups of that, 2.5 cups of that. 2 cups of grated tasty cheese. Now this was $8.50 at the supermarket. I just couldn't quite bring myself to spend $18 on a block of tasty cheese, which is how much it costs at the moment. And 2 cups of yogurt, which is like the yogurt I made yesterday. So all you do is mix it together, 3 ingredients, and then it's a bit mucky today. I add a wee bit more flour, but we'll give it a go. So I'm just going to plop these on, and then I'm going to cover them with tasty cheese, and then just in the oven for about 12 minutes. So what I'm going to do is, Lucas, you can press pause, and we'll see if in 12 minutes you can come and see what they look like. Okay, so 15 minutes at 200 on 190 fan forced, and Annabelle might not be too happy with me showing this. So Lucas thought they looked like pizzas. I think they look more like those wonderful cheese rolls that you get at the bakery, and actually it doesn't really matter because they're really like a bread substitute, so I'm going to use these to go with soup. Let me just, that looks all right. Nice and fluffy inside, just not quite sure where the raising of self came into it. Self-raising. But look, I promise these are, okay. Da, da, da. Yuck. No. They're yummy. And one thing I find is that a Breville or a toaster like this is actually really good for using them. So you can put them in the freezer, or you can put them in the fridge and then just shove them in there. And they're great with soup. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this one. But just a little bit of, that's probably not very hygienic, is it? Whoops. Just a little bit of working around, and there you go, our cheese blobs. Kia kaha.